G'day upstarts, Danny Mumby, that's Startup Guy. Now, tools are a really important part of your journey and of your preparation. So I'm going to do something with you today to help make that a little bit easier. You've got an idea, a good one, maybe even a great one. You could push forward on your own. After all, you know your stuff, but startups are not easy. Having some guiding lights would help, right? I'm actually going to unbox one of the new tools I've got. And tools are really, really important because the challenge with not having the right tool for the right job means that you actually can't achieve the outcome that you want, or you have to do it manually. It takes a little bit longer, which can be quite painful. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a tool. Sometimes the cheaper tool, the tool that you can afford now to do the job, is the tool that you want. So I'm actually going to take you through just unboxing the new table saw I've got, which is fundamental to the structure of the workshop that I'm creating, which will allow me to then create the elements of the business structure that I need. So tools are really, really key to doing that. The product I'm going to unbox now is, I got on special for half price because I was paying attention. I'd previously made a list of the tools that I needed, and so I knew what I was looking for in order to solve the problem that I needed to solve. So I spent a lot of time thinking about the problem and then thinking about the alternative paths to get it there, and then suddenly, lo and behold, there's the tool I need that I can get to do the job done. So it's the table saw. It's something that I'm actually going to integrate into the workshop and build it as part of the workshop. So yeah, tools are important. So I'm what you call a value shopper. I'm always looking for the best value in terms of what I need to get to where I'm trying to get to. And you know, it's like if you're building a venture, you're probably going to need, say, a CRM, customer relationship management software. You're also going to need a billing system and some way to track your customer, not just your customer conversations, but your social media engagement, etc., etc. I happen to have a particular tool that I like. It's not the most expensive. It does a great job. It integrates the billing and the CRM and social media and about 20 or 30 other functions, which is pretty cool. But I didn't pay $20,000 for it. You know, if you want to get the best and brightest in, say, in your customer relationship management, you know, there's a lot of setup costs. The same with your marketing automation. You can spend a lot of money. Really, really important. So if you're pushing timber through a saw, pusher, I gotta say, been doing this for a long time. Still got on my fingers, but you know, I know some guys that haven't. I used to spend a lot of years in the cabinet making industry. I can tell you, using the wrong tool or using the right tool in the wrong way, you can lose your fingers. So no matter what you do, whether it's in business or in building furniture, safety first. Okay, a couple of other adjustment functions here, which we'll come to later. I think I'll put them on when I do a setup. Guard protector. Really, really important, very cool. Dust extraction nozzle, great. And you want to try and keep your workplace as clean as possible. I'm not the tidiest guy around, but you know, if you've got a dusty workshop and you're trying to do some painting, then you know it's going to spoil the finish that you're trying to achieve. And whenever you do a job, you want to always execute with excellence. You want to do it well. You want to do it properly. So let's see how this one pans out in a sec. Again, I'll set up the fence and gate in a second. I'll just pause the video for a sec, and then we'll come back around and we'll see what it looks like in a second. So it's not too complicated to install, unless you're a nut like me. But yeah, I mean, this blade protector is really, really important because the last thing you want to do is lose a finger. And you know, having seen that with cabinet makers in times past, yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, well, did a pretty good job. It's bit of dust, but it seemed to cut pretty nicely, nice and clean. And I was only cutting softwood and cut just a bit of a channel in it, but I think this will be a really nice tool. So when we think about building a venture, we're going to need the tools in order to get to where we're trying to get to. If I want to build the workshop, and the workshop then can help me build the next part of the next venture, then this is a really good tool to do the job. For the money I paid for it, I think the one with the stand was $200. I know that you can easily pay 1,000, 1,500. In fact, I've seen a couple for 2,000. You can spend a lot of money on tools, but at the very beginning, you don't need to. You just need to spend enough to get the job done easily and simply. Now, I could do this. I could just use a power saw and a hand saw and a few other things, but it would take me a lot longer, and I don't think I'd end up with as good a job. So finding that right balance, especially at the early stage when money's tight, is a really good idea. So I think, how would I rate this tool? Actually, you know what? I reckon I give it about an 8. I reckon it's pretty cool. Value for money, absolutely, but I think it'll be a great tool to actually get to success, to get me to where I'm trying to get to. I hope you do too. But now, in closing, let me remind you that this is, in order to build your great venture, it's going to take some work. The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. So time to get to work. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Feel free to share your comments below. Hit the subscribe button, click like, share it if you want to. Absolutely make a comment, make some observations, tell me about your journeys and experiences, tell me about the challenges of the tools that you've seen, and about the difficulties of your journey as you go. And don't forget to visit the startingblock.com.au and subscribe for more updates, and hopefully we'll go on the journey together. Cheers. There are so many ways that you can go, and this is the starting block.